So on the 9th day of semester, my uni gave to me module filing. Rock and roll. Welcome to a video about university module filing. If you're watching this on the Monday, I should hopefully be on a holiday. Hurrah! So obviously I filmed this ahead of the Monday's date because I knew I wanted to capture days when I was doing university semester working, and technically on this Monday I'm actually on holiday, which is very exciting. So hello to future me on holiday. I hope you're having a nice day off. But today I'm still in the run-up to end of my working time, so although the official semester at my university has now finished for the undergraduate students, I'm still doing, well, I'm not on campus because of the pandemic, but I am still doing university work from home. If we haven't met before, my name is Caroline. I'm a UK-based physics lecturer, and today's exciting video is about module filing. So I've just come off the back of teaching a first year module course, so it ran for the whole of the 11 weeks. The students will now be at home across their vacation period, hopefully doing some revision ahead of the exams after Christmas. But for me, that means I need to do a bit of end of semester sorting out. So the module I teach, I co-teach it with another colleague, which is great. So we take different sections each. He teaches sections 1 to 6, I do 7 to 12, he does section 13, I do section 14. And section 13 and 14 are quite big sections, so they take a couple of weeks to teach, whilst the first 12 sections are quite short, and sometimes we can get through 2 sections in a week. So what I've actually got is I've got a whole set of folders, and this year's been quite different because I've got lecture recordings. So in a usual year, I give my lecture and I will press record on the software in the lecture theatre, and it will record me giving a live lecture, but it's really only there to kind of help serve as a kind of a memory recap for the students. Whereas this year, all of my lectures were deliberately recorded so that students didn't have to come onto the university campus, so they could access them from home. And then alongside those alongside those recorded lectures, I then gave a live once a week seminar when I actually got to see the class, and they had tutorial questions. So what I'm going to do now, and it might sound like a really boring task, but I'm thinking here about my future self, and next year when I come to teach the course again, it's so good to be able to go back to the previous year's course and see everything ordered. So I'm going to file all of the right sections in the right folders. I'm going to group all the recordings together. I make some additional materials every year. So I think this is the 3rd year I've taught this lecture course in a row. And every year I teach the lecture course, the key material stays the same, but you add extra bits, you change the way you teach something. You know, some years I thought a bit of the course went well, other years I thought, oh, I could change how I teach that so the students have a clearer understanding. So each year there's some new materials, new fact sheets, maybe some new references or fun YouTube videos I've showed the students. So I'm going to do a bit of a collation exercise, get all these materials together, get my handwritten notes together. I've got handwritten notes that I prepared ahead of the live seminar. I've got some handwritten notes that I made during the seminar, and I can, I think, probably bin some of those or recycle some of those. So I tried to keep just the kind of the base set of my lecture notes. As always, there's a couple of typos in the lecture slides that great students spot and pick out. So I need to make sure all the typos are updated. Basically, it's kind of just like end of semester maintenance on my module, or not my module, on the module that I get to co-teach on, and make sure everything is ordered. And then I've actually got a module coming up after Christmas, so I'm the module lead for a master's module, and that'll start in the beginning of February. And that's a module taught between actually 5 academics, and we have 2 parts of that module, and they've released to us the kind of online template for the module that I'll be using to give the information to the students as the course progresses. So once I've finished tidying up the module that I've just taught, I will then get all my materials together and start to upload them ready in advance of class starting in February. And that's the really good thing. I can load things up in advance, but I can hide it from the students so the students can't see it until I elect to release them the material week by week. So basically it's a day of electronic and paper filing sorting of modules past and modules future. So as I said, a really exciting day as a lecturer today, but I think it's really important that I reflect the whole round picture of being a lecturer here in the UK. And yes, some days my day will involve a little bit of filing. So I hope if you're having to do filing at the moment, maybe you're enjoying it, maybe you love being organised and sorting things out, maybe you put filing off until the last minute. But anyway, I hope you're having a good time if you're having to do your filing right now. I'm definitely going to get myself a big mug of tea, probably a festive biscuit to help kind of motivate me as I power through my file sorting. But have a good, well, I was going to say have a good few days, but actually we're in the run up now to Christmas. And so in order to get these 12 days of uni semester in, this video's gone out on Monday, and I'm actually going to have videos on the Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday all the way up to Christmas. So come back tomorrow if you want to see what the 10th day of uni semester is. Do like and subscribe, it's great to have this space on YouTube. Yeah, and I hope to see you tomorrow for day 10. Alright, so maybe see you then. Bye!